Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the 5th of August. Thank God it's Thursday. I'm inside my motor vehicle today, and I have a few items of interest that jumped out at me. I'll get to those in a minute. It's a little bit overcast today in Austin. We've had some rain over the overnight hours. It's starting to warm up now. I believe it's about 83 or 84 degrees. I hope everybody is doing well and driving safely. People just don't realize how important safe driving is. And I hope that everybody practices safe driving. Let me go over some of the items of interest today on this day, on the 5th of August. In 1914, the first electric traffic light was installed in Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio was the first electric traffic light installed in Cleveland, Ohio, and it had the colors red and green. I guess they didn't have yellow at this time. It was the beginning of the technology, the beginning of the automobile industry, and they didn't factor in yellow, which means the light is momentarily going to require a full stop or a red light. So green and red were the only colors on the first traffic light. A lot of countries, people don't realize there are no traffic lights. Southeast Asia, parts of India and the Philippines, there are no traffic signals. Everybody just kind of knows what to do, and they do it. And it's a dance of automobile magic, if you can believe that. And we have some cities and towns in America that are called one-town traffic lights. The towns are so small that they have one electric traffic light for the whole town. So that's not uncommon. That was 1914. In 1926, the last public stunt from Harry Houdini was performed. That's all the information I have. You'll have to Google the rest. I just didn't feel like reading about Harry Houdini. It says that he was in a sealed coffin underwater for 90 minutes. Now, everybody knows that the body needs air. So I don't know how he could be in a sealed coffin underwater for 90 minutes. So I just didn't feel like doing any research on Harry. Magic tricks, card tricks, Harry Houdini tricks. I'm not a big fan of tricks. So you can Google it yourself and find out about 1926, Harry Houdini's last public stunt. He was in a sealed coffin underwater for 90 minutes. I guess that would be like getting a vaccination and having magnets sticking to your body. I think it's along those lines. Bigfoot. The earth is flat. Let's move on. 1926. In 1981, Ronald Reagan fired over 11,000 air traffic controllers. I remember this. They wanted a pay raise. It's an extremely stressful job. It's a job that is, it just takes all the stress. If you ever look on a map, or you've seen it where they show you how many planes are in the air at any one time across America, the most wealthiest country on earth, with the most wealthiest people on earth, you can imagine how busy the skies are over the United States of America. Now, unfortunately, politics played and does play in every decision that a politician makes. Politics and it was good politics. He was told, his handlers were told, fire them. It'll make you feel tough. It'll make everybody think you're tough, and it'll be a solution. He ordered them back to work, and they refused to go back to work on such and such a day, and he fired them. Now, wouldn't it have been easier just to give them a raise? After all, this is a specialized occupation. I can't think of anything more important than an air traffic controller. Everybody flies in the United States. Wouldn't it have been easier to just give those gentlemen and those hardworking women a raise and end that whole thing? All he had to say was pay him. Pay him. But he took a different route, as politicians always do. How is this going to affect my re-election? How am I going to look? What are the numbers? Let's figure this out. So he took the hard way. He took, in my opinion, the wrong way, and fired over 11,000 air traffic controllers. Some may not, some may have returned to work, and then that causes animosity in the workplace. My friend James Tripp says that the politician is not a normal personality. It's just not a normal person. You have to have a certain personality, and you can decide for yourself whether that personality is attractive, toxic, good, or bad. But it's a personality that is just, you know, if the stove is hot, the stove is hot. We can all agree that the stove is hot. We have a small child in the kitchen. We're not cooking anything. We can all agree, let's keep the stove off so this young child doesn't burn themselves on a hot stove. Common sense. Now, if you're a politician, you have to realize you're probably thinking, who is this child? Where is this stove? And do we really have to shut it off? So that's the thinking of a politician. It's toxic. It's arbitrary to common sense and goodwill. And that's why everybody really can't stand politics. Because it's just, maybe I'm going on too far about this, but it just seems to me the money this country spends on other things, they could have just gave these air traffic controllers a raise and ended the whole thing. What did they want? 5%, 7%? A little bit better health care. Who needs more better health care than an air traffic controller? God bless these people. So that's what happened. I remember this was back in 1981. I was in the Air Force at the time. Ronald Reagan was the president while I was in the Air Force. And it just, they just can't seem to make the right decisions when the right decision is called for. And it's a shame. It really is. In 2010, you can remember this Chilean, out in the desert, the miners that got trapped underground. 33 miners from Chile got trapped underground. And it was a worldwide story. It got attention from every corner of the globe. And they were able to free those 33 miners. They drilled holes. They made an elevator type thing. They put them in a tube and they hoisted them up. How they did that, you'll have to Google it. And they actually say that, first of all, they found where they were. They were able to drill a pilot hole, and they were able to pump air down there, and they were able to free. And it was just a wonderful story that actually ended with a happy ending, a true happy ending. And the whole world followed this story for, I think, 69 days. Yes, it took us 69 days to free those trapped Chilean miners. And some of them, one of them wrote a book and about some of the different personalities under there. Some people, I think, lost their marbles, got stressed, had a lot of anxiety, and weren't too happy with the fact that they may perish. Given the fact that you know that you're going to perish, it can be very disturbing to people for obvious reasons. So that was 2010. So those are the items of interest today that kind of jumped out at me. I'll recap when I'm done. I just want to go over some other items. I'm at a Randalls. Randalls is a big supermarket corporation. They have other supermarkets. I forget what the lady told me, under the umbrella of this company. This particular location is going out of business. It's Randalls. So it's a blowout. All sales are final. Many items are 50% off, 35% off, 20% off. I got an Irish, where is it? I got Irish Spring. I got a package of 12. Is it 12? No, that's 12-hour protection, it says. How many comes in here? I don't want to guess. Come on. You're probably wondering why this is all ripped apart, and I'll get to that in a minute. I don't want to count the individual bars. Where is it that tells me how many? 8 bars. I got 8 bars of Irish Spring, the original Irish Spring. There's another one that they got. It's blue, but I don't care for it one bit. So I got 12 bars of Irish Spring at 50% off. I saved almost $10. I saved $9.99. And I got 2 packages of these Sensodyne. It's not the large tube. It's not the travel tube. I guess you would call it the intermediate tube. I got 2 of these. This is the tartar control plus whitening. Sure, I believe it. I believe everything on a package. I really believe it. This is really gonna whiten my teeth. I can't wait to use it. Anyway, I got 2 of these. I have sensitive gums from time to time. I got 2 of these and it was 50% off. So these are kind of expensive if you ever had to buy one of these for yourself or a loved one with sensitive gums or teeth. And if you're interested, if you're in the area, if you're in the Austin area, this is right near the One Loop. They call it the One Loop. This is store number 2480, 660 South Mopac, M-O-P-A-C, Austin, Texas. And this is store 2480. I guess this store wasn't receiving enough foot traffic, enough business. The company is not closing, just this location, which is very common. The grocery industry in America has given, their business model has been given a shock by Costco and by Sam's Club. People are all flocking to Costco and Sam's Club, and it's really given the grocery business in America quite a shock. Their business model needs to be reorganized, reevaluated, looked at, to say the least. So blame it on Costco, but people love Costco. I love the Costco food court. Now, I've had some questions about that. Are they checking IDs? Do you need to show your membership card to eat at an outside food court at Costco? I don't know. They may have changed it. I've had some questions about it. When I was back in LA at Costco's, I was eating at the food court. They didn't ask for identification or membership confirmation, and I usually got pizza. I got the big hot dog. I got the yogurt. The chocolate yogurt is delicious at Costco. Holy cow, if you never had chocolate yogurt at Costco, it's like ice cream. It's great. And I guess it makes you feel a little bit better that you're not eating ice cream. So I bought some water. I bought, where's the water? Oh, here's the spring water. I got the spring water. And that was, I don't know what that was. Sometimes it's hard to read a receipt. Receipts are like maps. Receipts are like maps. And I'll do another video on this vehicle. I know a lot of people are interested to see what a vehicle looks like from 1991. And I have the original sticker, a window sticker for this vehicle. And we'll go over that on another video if you're interested in seeing some of the particulars about this Toyota pickup. So that's the receipt. And I'll finish up this video and tell you exactly what I'm doing here and why there's a mess here. What I'll do when I'm at the supermarket or buying anything in bulk, like a box of 8 Irish Springs or toothpaste, I don't like taking all this stuff home. Packaging is the biggest problem. Getting all this stuff home and then finding out you got a garbage pail full of trash and cardboard and plastic. So what I do is I depackage, and a lot of you are saying, you know, I'm out of my mind, this guy's crazy. Well, you know, you can call me crazy, but you can decide. Do you want to get rid of this trash, or do you want to bring this trash into your private residence? That's the number one thing you should be thinking about, not if I'm crazy. You want to bring cardboard, you want to bring trash into your house, you can do so. I'm not going to do it. So I depackage everything. So all I bring into the house is the naked product without the packaging. I even have been known to remove the soap from the individual boxes and then store the soap, and it makes the bathroom smell that much nicer when the soap is out. And I put it on the top of the shower, so I always have a brand new bar of soap when I need it. I'm not going to do that today because I'm in a rented room in Austin, Texas, and I thought in my private residence I do it back in California, but in Austin, since I'm going back and forth quite a bit, I think I'll leave it in the box. So I'm not going to go too far. But ordinarily I would remove the soap, the individual soap, from the box and leave the boxes, all the rubbish at the supermarket. Just go off to the side after you make your purchases and depackage all this useless garbage that winds up in your residence, clogging up your waste paper basket. So, and I'll leave the vehicle after this presentation, and I'll find a trash pail, a public trash pail. They're all over the place in America, and I'll discard. Where is the other package of this? I will discard. There's the other one. Where happened to the other box? I don't know where the other box is. Maybe I'm sitting on it. There it is. I'm sitting on it. I was sitting on it. There's the other one. So do you want to bring this garbage into your house? You're going to have to depackage it anyway when you use it. Get rid of it before you go home. I mean, I'm just trying to help you. You know, I'm just trying to give you ideas. I don't know. I don't want trash in my house. You know? A lot of people store trash in their house. You ever go to somebody's house and they got a plastic garbage pail size trash pail? Storing trash in the house. That's what it is. It's storing trash in the house. I don't want to store trash in the house. That's just me. Trash is not supposed to be in the house. What are you, a billy goat? Are you going to eat the cardboard and the old tin cans while if you run out of food? Get rid of the trash. Depackage before you leave the store. I didn't do it today because I wanted to make a presentation about it. I did it inside the vehicle. I'll look around and see if I see a trash pail. Heck, I'll go back to Chase if I have to and use the trash pail at Chase. I don't care, as long as it's not just thrown in the street and you don't want to become a litter bug. Don't you love those people that eat in their car the fast food debris and then they just throw it out the window onto the ground and drive off? Sometimes you even see them driving and throwing it out the window. My friend Scott Bixel and I saw that, and that was kind of disturbing. Anyway, that's it. Let's recap, if you don't mind. 1914, the first traffic light. It was green and it was red, and it was in Cleveland, Ohio, in 1914, the first traffic light. 1926, our little friend Harry Houdini, the famous Harry Houdini, supposedly was in a sealed coffin underwater for 90 minutes. It was his last public stunt. And in 1981, Ronald Reagan took the brave step of firing over 11,000 dedicated air traffic controllers, because in my opinion, it would make him look tough. That's what the politicians want to always look tough. I'd rather do the right thing than look tough. That's just me. I mean, it could have been handled. There's 100 ways to do something wrong. There's only one way to do something right. And politicians can't seem to find out what that one right thing is. 1981, Ronald Reagan. And 2010, 33 Chilean miners were rescued after 69 days in the Chilean desert. And that was quite a story. So have a great day. Discard your trash. Depackage at the store if you want to. If you're comfortable bringing all that trash home into your private residence, that's good. That's on you. That's okay with me. I'm just trying to think about a way to make things easier on everybody. So have a great day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday, and it goes on and on and on. I don't see any trash pails around here. I'm going to have to go back into the bank. I don't see any. A lot of these stores are out of business too, or for rent. I don't know. I've never seen such a vacant. I don't see any trash pails around here. I'll just go into the bank or back into the store where I bought it. That's all.